amp threads. We just got back from our Cleveland trip last night to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and to pick up this amp right here, this Crate Red Voodoo Sammy Hagar amp. And we got in about midnight, so today I was pretty worn out from all that driving, but it's good to be home. Today I wanted to just shoot a quick video demoing kind of three things. I've got the Player One Strat. This one had some issues with the neck, but Fender replaced the neck on it, so we've got that going good. It's a good playing guitar. Then I want to just demo this MXR Custom Badass 78 Super Distortion. As soon as I saw the name of that, I thought, well, I got to get this. All right, I think I was in high school in 1978, if I remember right. Anyway, it's a distortion pedal, and then I've got the Peavey Classic 30. I picked that up used in Nashville. Was not much money. For young players out there, the Peavey line of amps, the Classic 30 and the Classic 50, are great tube amps to get started on and cut your teeth. You can get a good dirty channel out of this. Got a good clean built-in reverb. Good little amp, and then it pairs pretty good with this pedal, I think. So we're gonna test it out here. I'm not gonna go through all the settings, but I'm just gonna give you some things that I like and how I'd probably use it. That's probably what we'll cover. But first, I want to talk about my shirt I got on. Spicoli for President. It's a fun idea. Jeff Spicoli would have ran for president and won in 2024, but I think he would have been Joe Biden too. I think the Democrats would have probably kept him stoned and have him use the auto pen and probably just telling him what to do. Kept him baked and out of the spotlight, kind of like Joe Biden. So probably a good thing he didn't win. But anyway, it's a funny shirt. All right, let's get started. Let's go through some clean sounds here. Now this Strat's a little different. It's not a normal Strat. You got an HSH, humbucker, single coil humbucker. So let's hear the clean humbucker sound. Okay. Here's in the fourth position here where you got a humbucker and a single coil. When we start using the pedals, I kind of like this setting. Get some stratty tones out of it. Here's the middle. Okay, here's the second position here where you got a single coil and a humbucker. Again, I like that sound, I like that single coil mix in there. And then we got just a humbucker here. Big fat sound. Alright, there it is. Now then, let's kick in the distortion. Now there's a couple ways to set this up. I would probably, a lot of people, some players want to go heavy on the output. I got the tone kind of down below half, and then light on the distortion. Okay, so let's see what that sounds like. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Let's try it the other way. This is kind of how I would lean towards doing it. And I would probably stack, this amp has a good dirty channel, which I'll show you here in a minute. But I would probably stack these, all right? Either make that my rhythm channel, and then when I hit this, it goes in for my lead, or I'd make this my rhythm channel, and I hit that for my lead. All right, so here it is. The output's down about, let's say, 10 o'clock. Distortion, we'll put it 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock right in there. Okay, let's hear that. I kind of like that better. Let's show just a little bit more distortion just to see. Now we're about 3 o'clock on the distortion. Okay, I kind of like it about 1 or 2 o'clock. The amp output about 10, the tone about 11 o'clock. That's kind of... Now then, let's kind of go through... Oh, you got a crunch button too. Let me hit the crunch button. That gives you a little more juice if you got the crunch button engaged. Alright, here's some of the settings that I like. I like this 2 and 4 setting, single coil humbucker. Got a little Stratty sound, I like that. And I like this setting here, the 2 position where you got a single coil humbucker. I kind of like that sound. Okay, now then if we go all the way down here, and let me adjust this just a little bit. Okay, now then, if I turn this off, and let's hear the dirty channel of the amp. Okay, now this one I've got the post and the pre. One of them's turned all the way down low, the other one's turned up. I don't have any reverb on the amp. Treble is below 12 o'clock. Bass is a little above, mid's a little above, but I got the treble turned down. My playing has, and I have a treble-y sound to my playing. See, I like that. I would probably make that my rhythm channel right there. That's nice, full, good sound. And I also like this, again, that the single coil humbucker together. Same way on this one. Now then, if I'm playing and I kick this in, this might be what I would use as my lead channel. That's probably what I would use as my lead channel there. That's back to my rhythm, and then I'd probably use that other as a lead channel. So anyway, we got, again, Peavey, Classic 30, 78 Distortion, MXR 78 Distortion. Again, I would probably use the amp's rhythm channel, or the dirty channel for my rhythm, and I would probably use this as a lead boost. That's probably how I would use them and pair them up. Alright, that's all I got. Stay tuned for more videos with amp threads. God bless.